going on out there, all my fellow snowmobilers? I'm Mike here with Northwest Dynasty. If it's your first time tuning into my channel, we're all about mediocre snowmobiling and even gooder editing. So if you love snowmobiling and you got nothing better to do, stick around. Today I'm going to be talking about finger throttles. You got nothing better to do. You're just sitting on your snowmobile in your shop watching YouTube videos making brop sounds, aren't you? That's because that's what I'm doing too, so it's cool, don't worry about it. All right, let's jump right into it. Let's have some fun. First thing that's worth noting about moving to a finger throttle is just the strength and control that you have on the bars by being able to now use your thumb to hang on. I mean, it's your thumb. That's what it was made for, was gripping around things. Using the finger throttle allows you to do that. Second thing I've noticed as a strength, if you've ever come out where you're going down something really steep, say like a cutout for a logging road, in order to not go over the bars or be able to push back on the bars without accidentally hitting the throttle, I've always had to hook my pinky under my bar. I'm not sure if that's what other people have done. In order to have the ability to push back on the bars but still have control over the throttle, I've always thought that was a little bit goofy, but now moving to the finger throttle, that just eliminates that issue altogether, because now you're able to push back, you're able to pull while still having control over the throttle. The other thing is throttle side hilling. It's always felt a little bit goofy to me using the thumb. You know, your elbow gets sort of weird, and while you're forward, your thumb's back, you're trying to move, it just has always felt a little bit odd to me. It's a lot more comfortable on the throttle side hilling when I can wrap my thumb and fingers around. It gives me a lot more strength in holding on that side, and then it's just really easy to move that finger in and out to modulate the throttle. It just feels a lot more naturally to me, and that's my opinion. Some of the weaknesses of the finger throttle for people might be if you didn't grow up dirt biking or mountain biking, or don't currently do those activities. It may take a little bit just to get used to, the finger strength, being able to ride all day and pulling on this, since your finger's not quite as strong as your thumb is. Another weakness people mention is the heater element isn't very strong. I don't think it's that it's not very strong. Obviously, this whole thing is aluminum, which is going to induct the heat, send it to the bars rather than into your hands, so that's just kind of the nature of the beast. I don't even know if mine works. I've never worried about it. It's just not a problem for me. The other thing about this is the price. It is not cheap.
Is it magic? Do I get a motorcycle with it? Is it going to be served in Jesus' shoe?
Alright, now, one of the things, I'm sure we all have our buddies who aren't buying into the finger throttle. They think it's some youngster, hipster thing. Back and say, hey, Chris Brand isn't riding one. Caleb Kosturki, I don't think, is riding one yet. And, what's his name? Brett Turkoff, who I actually sponsored for mountain biking when I worked at Transition Bikes. Ask him about it. It's a true story. I know people, baby.
I am the smartest man alive!
Anyways, they're not riding one, right? Well, the thumb throttle's not holding you back, is not what I'm saying. It's just a better way to ride. Now, keep in mind, those guys, they make their money riding snowmobiles. They're not gonna put a free Subway sticker on their sled, and being that I believe Munster's the only company making a finger throttle, they're not just gonna throw that on for free and give them free advertisement. So that's kind of my argument there. Well, there you have it. That's a wrap. Like promised, wanted to keep it short and sweet. I'm sure I'm missing something that other guys have an opinion on. If that's the case and you ride one, you got some advice, leave it in the comments down below. But for now, we'll keep our fingers crossed, hoping for snow, and soon enough, we'll be seeing you guys up on the hill. Talk to you then. If you liked this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. It's going to motivate me to keep them coming. Thank you.